It goes all the way back to the beginning. When you're born and you have a mother, you have a genetic bond, an energy signature that is invisible, that you don't know what it is. However, you're inside the womb for 9 months, you're chemically bonded to that person. You know everything. When you're adopted, you're ripped from that. I was born in Belize. They knew they were gonna give me up for adoption. And then when I was born, my biological mother, she hoodwinked me and kept me. And then so for the first week I had this idea of infinite hope. And then, you know, at the end of the week, the cycle started and I lost everything. So I went to a missionary for a month, and then my mom came and got me and then brought me to America. The whole concept of like, how did that play out? And then what are the traumas that go with that? Even though I couldn't speak and I can't remember, I knew that the body remembers everything. When you're a little child and you can't question it, because if I question it, if I go, hey mom, tell me about my story, I watch her body go, boom, you know, she'll go into a trauma response, think she's not good enough. And so then it's like, well, then you just learn from a little age, like, don't rock the boat. It's not worth her being upset, so screw me. I had to deny every bit of who I was, and I had to put on 1,000 different masks just to survive in a world that is not me. I was angry my whole life, literally until 2 years ago. Sitting right there, watching random acts of kindness and music. Music has been my consistent friend my whole life. So I was just stood there crying, and I was like, dude, I'm not happy. Like, this sucks. Like, I gotta do something different. This whole thing, I'm doing stuff in my head, I'm writing in journals, reading stuff, whatever, just trying to like live. So then I just went to Hobby Lobby and bought paint. I was like, well, I can just move paint around, and then when I'm done, I'm done. And I would just get lost, put my headphones in and just play. To me, like when I look at a painting, it's based on the process that I went through. I had the feelings, the emotions, what I was thinking, where I'm not unworthy, where I'm not too much. This is what calms me down, is because instead of all of this caged inside this prison, all these emotions and feelings that I can't explain, at least they're free. And so I'm not battling the chaotic mind anymore, and it's complete peace. The idea of the show makes it real. It's like no matter what happens, at least other people can walk and feel what I feel. Being that this is my world,
yeah.
Now I'm bringing it into another world. I'm the bridge between two realities. That was always the goal of the Vine in the beginning. I'm here to bridge everything. And it was what I needed to do to heal the little child version. This is me letting him live. That's what I felt my whole life, was that I am that pressure on everybody, like just existing. And so that's when I had the ideas like I'm too much. That's why I say I'm a lot.
Right.
It's because I'm pressure.
But let's make this room a little too much, where you're kind of a little bit afraid to be in here.
So every piece of art that I have in me is literally my signature of existence. Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable. Yeah.